The What Up Doe Show. Your commentary on sports, entertainment, and alternative news.
Come on. Come on with it. Hey, it's the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe Show. Yo, what up, Doe? Yo, what's going on? Welcome to the What Up Doe Show. It's your boy T. Wilson live on a Monday morning, and I am back at Loving Mondays. That's right, I always love my Mondays because Monday is an opportunity for us to get it right again. So, yo, check this out, man. I hope y'all had a fantastic weekend. Had a lot of birthdays over the weekend. I wanted to shout out, big up to Derek Hines, Michelle Williams, my niece, not my daughter, my niece. And also super producer Greg Dolby and Dwayne Whitehead Jr. For people in Southwest Detroit, everybody knows Dwayne Whitehead, one of the most fantastic singers I've ever heard. So his son had a birthday over the weekend too. So on tap for birthdays today, on the other hand, I don't want to do a happy birthday to the weekend people. Well, we can do that, can we? I don't know. But anyway, on tap for today, our birthdays, I have Reese Renee, the beautiful Reese Renee. Actually, Michelle's birthday is today. My bad, Michelle. Michelle Williams, my niece, Michelle, and congrats on the little baby. I just found out about that yesterday. I didn't know. So congratulations on the baby. And also Amber Neal. Happy birthday to all of y'all. And on that note, y'all, we don't have a whole lot of stuff to cover. But it's gonna be should be a short show today. I don't know what I'm gonna start talking about. I may get to rambling about something, but if I don't, it shouldn't take long this morning because there's not a whole lot to cover. So let's go ahead and get this party started.
What Up Doe Sports.
Yeah, still got the little mouse problem. I'm going to get a new mouse one day. In sports today, St. Louis Rams quarterback Sam Bradford is out for the 2014 season after an MRI disclosed he tore the ACL in his left knee in Saturday night's preseason game against the Browns. I'm surprised the biggest story is still not Johnny Football, even with that. Coach Jeff Fisher confirmed it. It is the same injury that sidelined Bradford in the middle of last season. Bradford took what appeared to be a light hit from Cleveland's Armonte Bryant as he threw incomplete to tight end Jared Cook. Bradford shrugged off Bryant, but the defensive end made contact with the quarterback's left knee. Bradford fell to the ground in pain as Rams doctors and trainers rushed to his side. He limped off the field under his own power, but favoring the left leg as he went to the locker room for further examination. Veteran Sean Hill replaced Bradford, going 2 for 6 for 45 yards. This team is going to rally around Sean, and this team is going to play. That's what Jeff Fisher said afterwards. He said, we have all the confidence in the world in Sean. Sean Hill's not a bad quarterback. Sean Hill played for the Lions for a little while. He was in there when Stafford was hurt. He's not a bad quarterback, so it may not be a total disaster. They may be okay. But good luck to Sam Bradford. Also, a baseball note before we move on. In baseball, yesterday marked the 25th anniversary of the Lifetime ban put on Pete Rose, a.k.a. Charlie Hustle. Charlie Hustle was banned 25 years ago for gambling. He violated the gambling rules of baseball, and he got a lifetime ban and was removed from the Hall of Fame. But with the new commissioner coming in January and next year's All-Star Game being played in Cincinnati, where Pete Rose played his career, all of his career, the conversation about lifting the ban and letting Rose back into the Hall of Fame is officially underway. I say do it. Let Charlie Hustle back into Cooperstown, man. He deserves it, and baseball needs every bit of excitement it can get. Anything that puts the Major League Baseball back in the news in a positive light, baseball needs. Period. Make it happen. New commissioner, this is an opportunity for you. This is an opportunity for you to give baseball another shot in the arm. Bring Charlie Hustle back to the Hall of Fame. Choom, choom.
What Up Doe Entertainment.
And there was a big fight at Chris Brown's party over the weekend. They had the VMAs, the Video Music Awards, last night, I believe. Night before last, shots rang out at 10AK nightclub in West Hollywood at around 1:30 in the morning. And Suge Knight was shot 6 times. Originally, it was reported 2 times, but he was shot 6 times and taken to the hospital by an ambulance where he was rushed into surgery. He is in ICU. The latest report is that he was shot once in the arm and 5 times in the stomach. Police are investigating this as a gang-related incident, and yes, the shooting took place inside the club. Allegedly, Chris Brown is now suspected to be affiliated with the Bloods. That was a new one. As he performed with the red bandana on and threw up gang signs, it might also be, and he was protected and surrounded by gang members all night. It could threaten his parole. I mean, he's on parole still. So anyway, or probation. He didn't really go to the joint. So anyway, here's everything we know. Here's everything we think we know. Details are kind of sketchy, still coming out. Here we go. Chris Brown had a party. Okay, the Game and his crew was not allowed to get in and had a fight at the door outside the club. So that it all started early. It was tense early. Some of his crew were allowed in, but it is not confirmed whether they were involved in the shooting. Game and Suge are both known members of Blood, or MOP, and again, Chris Brown now appears to be affiliated as well. Side note, Justin Bieber was in the building. I'm pretty sure he was not involved, but he was in the building. Anyway, there was a beef and shots rang out inside the club. It was originally reported Suge was shot twice, but the family has since said he was shot 6 times. Many people seem to not care, but I do. I'll be keeping a pretty close watch on this story as it evolves, and as much as some might say Suge Knight deserves it, or don't feel any sympathy for Suge Knight, it would still be kind of tragic for this event to turn out to result in a murder of another human being. So, I guess prayers go up for Suge Knight, man. You know, I saw a documentary a while back, and I'm convinced that Suge Knight had both Pac and Big assassinated. So, I mean, yeah, it comes full circle, you know.
What Up Doe News?
In the What Up Doe News, in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, a life-size statue of United States President Barack Obama has been returned to its owner after being discovered on a nearby picnic bench with an empty 6-pack of Twisted Tea and a cigarette butt hanging from its mouth. Some Republicans had fun with the prayers. The statue was a staple of the neighborhood it was stolen from, where owner Tiffany Bruce prominently displayed it on her porch and decorated it for holidays. I peeked my head out the door and Obama was gone, and I kind of went into a panic, described distressed Bruce when the statue was taken on Tuesday. She was not being hyperbolic, as Bruce was literally suffering from a panic attack. I couldn't breathe. I had to go to the hospital. Somebody stole the president. The POTUS has been stolen. The POTUS has been stolen. The commander-in-chief has been abducted. I can't take this. Somebody call the police. Please find the president. Please find the president. Find him, somebody. Somebody find the president. The president is missing. I don't know what to do. I can't take no more. I can't take no more. The president is missing. Somebody call him. Somebody call somebody. That is like absolutely, positively ridiculous. In Colombia, I was trying to avoid saying it, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Antioquia, I know I said it wrong. Colombia, a leading candidate or contestant for the title of Miss Colombia has been stripped of her local crown and disqualified from further competition after judges discovered photos of her in a bikini and lingerie they felt were too revealing because it exposed her underboob. That's right. No underboob allowed if you want to be the Queen of Colombia. They didn't mention the camel toe, because she certainly had some camel toe going as well. But they didn't like the underboob too much. I'm still in shock because of the decision. I'm trying to find my Colombian accent. Paolo Bullis Aristicisambol. Man, his name is long. The newly crowned and dethroned Miss Antioquia told Colombian publication Bluridio. I don't know what that... Man, there's too many words I can't pronounce. I hate foreign stories. Anyway, she says her dethroning was unfair, as many of the other women in the pageant have similar pictures. I feel discriminated against because there are other candidates who are going to participate in the pageant in Cartagena who have photos in lingerie and tiny bathing suits, but officials from Concurso Nacional de Belleza, they are on the internet and social media for everyone to see, but no, they chose me. They're gonna take mine. It's not fair. I have cute underboob. My underboob is cute. My underboob is pleasant. People like my underboob. Men like my underboob. It was a big deal. I made lot of money. I made mucho dinero. Es muy bonita. It's muy bueno. Colombia's national beauty pageant officials were apathetic to her claims, saying the former frontrunner's racy photos violate the competition's requirement that all existing photos of contestants are tasteful. Even though they are revealing and they are in bikinis, they are not exposing their underboob. No mention of the camel toe, but the underboob. It's now time for the What Up Doe movie review. Yesterday I watched a movie called, I watched another 30 for 30. I got a lot of 30 for 30s lined up, so I'm going to be watching 30 for 30 a lot. I love the 30 for 30 ESPN documentaries. So get used to hearing about them, okay? It's no big deal. It'll be okay. The one I watched yesterday was called Run, Ricky, Run. It's about Ricky Williams, the Ricky Williams story, and it is super duper interesting, man. I had no idea we all know Ricky disappeared for a little while. We heard the stories. We heard the media's version of the story of why he left. He chose marijuana over football and marijuana over money, gave up all this money for football, blah, 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 blah. But here's the real story. What really was going on in his mind, yeah, he had some issues. He had to clear his head. He was smoking some marijuana. But there was a lot more to the story than that. And he really turned everything around. It's a pretty amazing story. This man has lived a pretty amazing life now, and I was really, really taken aback. I think the biggest part of the story for me that really, really bugged me was the story about his father, how his parents split up because his father had Ricky taking naked pictures of him in the restroom, and when Ricky told his mother about it, he told him that one of them was blurry and Dad was fussing at him because he messed one of the shots up, and he described the picture, and when Moms went to go in the garbage where Ricky said he threw it, there it was. So his story was confirmed at that moment. And of course, from there, things got worse. He was reported as a sex offender, and they split up. And Ricky somewhat blamed himself for breaking up the family all these years, and it's pretty bad. It was pretty rough. And then when they talk to him, he's all in denial. Oh, if I did that, I'd do it again. I've been married 25 years to my new wife. Blah blah blah. I would do it again, wouldn't I? Wouldn't I? Nah, maybe not necessarily. And maybe you have and didn't get caught, but maybe you haven't done it again. But you're a sick man. You are a very sick MNFer. I really want to cuss about it. I was that pissed off when I heard that part of the story. But excellent story. It's a 30 for 30 ESPN documentary. It's called Run, Ricky, Run. I give it a 4 out of 5, and that's my What Up Doe movie review. And on that note, y'all, that's my show. I'm going to go ahead and take off and get up out of here and let y'all get ready for work and get myself ready to go. See, it was a little shorter today. I rambled a little bit and stretched it out, but it's all good in the hood, and no blood is sticking in mud. But, yo, check this out. I want to say big up to my boy Latone Hart. He's the host of the 730 show. You can hear it on Spreaker.com and also iTunes and a lot of other things. He's all over the place. Big up to my man Miles Perkins. He has a book called Sex Education: The Erotic Secrets of a School Teacher. You can pick up his book on Amazon.com. On that note, I want to say, y'all, I miss y'all. Have a good weekend. Peace out. Press your crease out. Keep the police out while our buses knees out. Now I'm out of here like last year. Have a good morning.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
What up, though?